These scrumptious donuts are a perfect ending to any meal or a snack on the go. If Mrs. Baird's needs someone to do VO work, just hit us up in the DMs. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Coming to America. I'm Quinn.
And I'm Daisy.
And this is our very first video. You may or may not have heard our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or the abundance of podcast platforms. And very grateful to say that we just hit 1,000 listens. So to celebrate, we're going to do some more YouTube channel videos, some more TikToks, and you'll get to see at least my ugly face, Daisy's pretty face as always. So hopefully that'll be some more content coming out your way. If you like that and you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure you check out the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Everything I just said, we talk about, we just did voter registration, how it's mandatory in Australia and, optional in America, some more topical stuff. As you're about to see, we've also covered food as well, but then Daisy's favorite segment on Fridays is Around the World in 30 Minutes.
Yes, Around the World in 30 Minutes is kind of exactly what it sounds like. We pull articles from all around the world, and they're more lighthearted or funny, something that we can, smile and joke about and share with you guys, and hopefully put a smile on y'all's faces as well. But we're so excited for this first YouTube episode. We've been wanting to do this for a while because Quinn has never had powdered donuts before.
Yes. There's a lot of food in America, to be fair, that I haven't had before. A lot of candy, a lot of cereal, and now with Halloween coming up, there's a lot of
corn.
Yeah, there's a lot of candy just in general that I haven't had. So we figured, why not start with donuts? Daisy, can you tell me much about this then? Mrs. Baird, is it a staple brand in the US?
So I wouldn't say it's a staple brand. I just always know of powdered sugar donuts as powdered sugar donuts. I never associated them with a regular brand, but I guess this is because this is like the Bird's bread.
What's that?
This is the bread. These are the people who make bread.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize they did bread either.
We're pretty good at being on keto, so we don't actually eat bread. That's probably why you never noticed.
Probably make our own bread half the time.
Yeah.
Okay, but powdered donuts. So you've had these before. Full transparency, I haven't. What can I expect before we actually dig into it?
Deliciousness. I stay away from these because I will probably eat the whole bag.
Okay.
That's also why we don't have any chips in our apartment, because I will literally eat the whole bag. They're powdery,
sugary,
fluffy,
donutty,
sugary, yummy.
Okay. I feel like the sugary part can definitely be said about a lot of US treats, but anyway, I guess we should just, definitely dig right in. I'm kind of excited to taste it. I'm not sure what exactly to expect.
Tell us the nutritional facts.
So,
what is in these delicious donuts? Oh, you should read this.
Yeah, so on the back, the description reads, delicious, soft, golden rings of cake covered with powdered sugar, chocolatey frosting, or cinnamon sugar. These scrumptious donuts are a perfect ending to any meal or a snack on the go. If Mrs. Baird's needs someone to do VO work, just hit us up in the DMs. Nutritional value, not fantastic, but
not fantastic.
I don't think we should go into it if we're going to get a sponsorship from them. But anyway, let's dig right in. I suppose we're going to be saying quite a bit with these food episodes. So it's quite well sealed, which is always good, especially for snacks. Like, would you have these on like a road trip, I suppose, if it's like on the go?
Yes. I feel like this type of food is a road trip snack.
All right. So here we go, I guess. Do I eat the whole thing at once or just like a bite?
I almost want to tell you to put the whole thing in your mouth because it would be funny, but okay.
Okay.
You normally take a bite out of it.
Oh, right. I'm doing it wrong.
You went all in. It's just a regular donut.
So,
what do you think? Fluffy, delicious, powdery?
It's definitely more... that kind of says it all, really. It's definitely more cakey than a donut-y, I want to say. Like, it definitely feels like a sponge cake, but with frosting powder on it. And the only thing is, it's so cakey and so, dense in terms of texture. It really just sits in your mouth, as you guys heard, just making me cough and everything.
No, yeah, but that's the thing, is that normally you take a bite out of it, and then you chew that first half, and then you eat the second half.
So for this second one, we're not going to eat the whole bag. Just so
Let's
people...
eat the whole bag.
This is America. So for the second one, like I was saying anyway, definitely more cakey than donutty. I would say it's quite dense in texture. And the powder definitely doesn't help. Like, it really sits in your mouth. It kind of like lines the back of your jaw as well. And as you could probably see on Daisy's face, you get powder all over and your lips as well. So I guess that's one of the pluses of eating it whole. And there's just like powder all over my fingers and stuff. Which is, I suppose, cool if you want like a second kind of taste of the cherry or of the donut, but...
Well, and you can see on mine, because I bit mine, there's like powder everywhere.
It does get messy. So I suppose we should give these like a ranking out of 5 of like messiness, tastiness.
Should I put the whole one in my mouth too?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like I'll choke.
Okay, I'm going to take a bite. You
Take a
go
bite.
for a whole one. All right, 3, 2, 1. So, yeah, definitely cakey as opposed to powder donutty. But it is a lot easier to consume if you take a bite. I just feel like these things are so small, you should just eat them whole. No?
You also take so much larger bites than I do. Like, your bite is equal to 3 of mine.
Yeah, we should say, I guess this is the first time that people are seeing us on camera. Daisy's 4'9" and I'm 6'1". So there is...
I'm 4'10".
Okay. So there is a big size difference between us to start with. And I already have a big mouth to just in general, like compared to normal people. Yeah, I talk a lot too. Okay, so I mean, out of 10 or out of 5, I guess we should make our scale 5. Out of 5, the cleanliness, I feel like if you eat it whole, you're fine. But if you're taking a bite, like fingers, if you're in your car, on the table, probably like a 2 out of 5.
Well, yes. For clean, no, I would do like a 1.5.
Really? Even lower?
Yeah, because it's like freaking everywhere. Like, it's in my hair, it's on my fingers,
Yeah.
it's on my lips.
Yeah, I think 2 would be probably about it for me. But flavor-wise, this is only the normal powdered sugar. It did say it came in cinnamon and chocolate too, right? Yeah, chocolatey frosting.
Chocolatey frosting.
Have you had the other ones? Are they worth investigating?
I've never had them. Like I say, I like really stay away from these. Even as a kid, I would like just eat them all the time. Whenever they'd have like a free buffet or whatever, and they'd have like little snackies, I would just like eat them so fast.
Yeah.
And that's why I've never really personally bought these.
Okay.
Ever.
They would just go so fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, it's not even worth me purchasing them because I just eat my own money at that point.
Right.
Which I guess is what we do every time we get food.
Yeah, that makes sense. So these obviously aren't going to last too long after we finish this episode. So we'll wrap it up there. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in for this first episode that we're doing. I think we're probably going to do some more food. I think on camera there's a lot of different things we can do. Obviously more visual compared to podcast format, which, you obviously don't have to see our faces and everything and, won't be quite as messy. But if you have any suggestions for food for us to try, cereal, anything across the board, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. Let us know. I think we got like Whataburger on the horizon. We are in Texas if you are watching this and completely new to coming to America. So Whataburger is probably one that I haven't had before. Definitely candy corn since Halloween's coming up. So let us know your thoughts and suggestions on that. But Daisy, closing remarks on it? You're just going to have another donut?
I think if you guys put in the comments, because you're from Australia, if you guys have not, listened to our podcast.
Yeah.
He's from Australia. I was born in Ecuador, but I've been here since as a baby.
Yeah.
So I'm basically an American, and I am an American.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any comments or requests for me to try Australian things like fairy bread or Vegemite, because I haven't tried Vegemite before.
Yeah, I think either Vegemite or fairy bread will probably be the next episode.
Oh, heck
I feel like that would be good. Especially Vegemite because it splits Australians as it is, but it is still such a stereotypical Australian treat. So, we'll leave it there. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Again, I'm Quinn.
And I'm Daisy, and Allie is sitting right across from us. I just wanted to point that out real fast since I keep looking over at her.
Okay.
She's wanting a donut.
She's done very well to sit off camera very patiently and hasn't annoyed us just yet. So before I jinx it, we'll see you all in the next episode. Make sure you let us know what food to try. And remember, powdered sugar donuts are just the beginning.